Yo, 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 welcome back to another Beaumont Weekly. In this episode, we've got a client coming up. I'm going to show you how we operate our business from the client-facing end. We're also going to do a deep dive on construction today. Kane is now becoming more a part of the vlog, so look forward to the profanity in this episode. We're also promoting Adam, and we're showing Adam around, who's going to take on more project management duties. We're viewing properties, we're doing other bits. The office is nearly done. Enjoy. So right now, myself and Steve, over there, phenomenal guitar player, but you won't hear that in this episode. We are doing this today. This is a nice, fine Saturday, and we're working on a new system for our acquisitions pipeline. We've now digitized it onto this Monday document here because we have to fulfill orders from clients. We've got a lot of properties to look for, and we need to streamline and systemize how we're doing it. So me and Steve have been bashing our heads together, getting this sorted, and Jack Jiggs as well. Big shout out, Jack, has also helped, and we've seen his systems. And also, Jack is a part of the Ground Up podcast, so make sure you go subscribe to the Ground Up podcast. We release episodes every Thursday at 5:30 a.m. Later on this morning, we are doing a financial meeting with Roberto, my brother Robbie, Steve and Kane, and we're going to be going through new systems that we're bringing into the construction business, where we're now incorporating QuickBooks with a new software called Builder Trend, and that will help manage the projects. We're moving away from Excel sheets and onto better systems, as we should do. So, cool, nice, see you in a bit. And we are here at the office. Have a look. So we've actually tidied up this room recently. Hello, sir. Mr. Plant. All good, man. All good. So I don't know if I've shown you these yet, but we've got all these up to start sticking on all these spare parts that we've been pulling off of sites. I know it still looks messy in here, but that is because we're not finished yet. Because we churn through so many jobs. Like at the moment, we've got 7 or 8 jobs on. It's on the board in there. We've got 7 or 8 jobs on. Steve and Kane manage that. And we've got another 8 coming through the pipeline and another 7 clients to fulfill acquisitions. So very busy. But that means that we're churning through sites. And when we finish those sites, there can be all these spare parts and materials and other bits, which is waste on our part. So we need to get better at doing that. There actually isn't a great deal of... This feels really funky, that. Oh, it feels like it's a waterbed. Anyway, but yeah, it looks like more than it is. It's quite hard to avoid doing this just because the amount of sites we churn through, and like actually a lot of this stuff comes from a big site we did, and it's been stuck here and we've been distributing it out to these jobs. So we've already obviously paid for all the materials, but it's then just how we manage that stock as it moves site to site. But we built these now so that we've got better floor area here, and then we're going to build some more, and we want to convert this into a studio area to film our videos. So that's going to happen at some point. But before we get to doing that, we're going to be finishing the upstairs. So you would have seen me dropping the lights off the other day. We had Adam and his son do us a solid on Bank Holiday Monday, come in and just finish off that second fix electrics. And now Clive should be up here finishing off the walls. And then we're not far away from getting the flooring down, and then we can actually move in, which will be sick. Do you like that little seamless transition there? It was good, that, wasn't it? Sonny came up with that. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Favourite man in the whole wide world.
How's it going?
All good, man.
Good.
How are these bricks looking?
Yes, so everything's good. I've already cut out the door out externally for there. That's ready to chop out now for ready for the doors to come.
Banging. When does that door come?
Hopefully 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
I'm waiting for an email to confirm it. So he was meant to call me today, but I'm still waiting for a call just regarding the fan light for the motif. So I've just obviously got the windows.
Oh, you've done all them as well?
Yes, they're all done.
So our lights are in. These are an Amazon job as well, by the way. 130 quid, but look at them. They look sick. Look at that. They're nice and square, so they go with our recessed ceiling with the LED strips. Very happy. And then we've got the chandelier ones in the kitchen area. We still need to add the chandelier bits and the crystals, but smart. Anyway, so Clive's cracking on here. It's looking like we can make it. The 20th, we're in the office. And between all of us, colleagues and workers, there's a forfeit for me and Kane if we don't get it done by the 20th, which is a nude lap around Darlington. I don't know who that's punishment for, us or the public. So I'm incentivized to get this done. So the next race really is flooring, getting this cleared out, flooring, rads, and then we're good to go. Nice, that's the office. Update. Right, and we are here at the office meeting one of our clients who all the guys have met before, but I've still not met. He's an absolute dream, so I'm excited. Mr. Rob!
How you doing?
Hello, good sir. Good to finally meet you, mate. Hello. I know.
Passionate love affair going on. If you jump back in yours, Rob, you jump in mine. My vaccine's full of still sauce and
Sweet. Steve jumping on as well then. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we're going to go see his project, which is an exciting one. Let's go. And here we are. We're at Rob's 6-bed HMO. You've seen this one in some of the vlogs. Scaffolding's up. We're sorting out some of the roof repairs and getting those velluxes finished off, and then also we're going to paint up some of the front bits as well.
It's a good size and all, because this is a big semi, isn't it?
Yeah, massive semis.
What's around here?
Yeah.
It's a nice room, this one.
Yeah, mate, good size bays as well.
Yeah. So what's this got? It's just got to be finished here, is it?
I'll drop the scaffold and I'll patch that in after.
Yeah.
All it is because the scaffold's getting in the way of fixing that bay window.
Oh, right.
So, like I said,
Oh,
I don't want to plaster it, otherwise
No,
it'll just
no.
stay wet.
It's a nice feature though. Rustic. Have a little look around, shall we? I've not been in this one for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, we've got all of our dado rails coming on site as well. We're going to do our feature panel walls. It's going to be slightly different on this one. Little shower in the corner there. Every room is a good size, every room. And we're making it, this one, slightly different to the St Mary's one that you've seen in the other vlogs, that 6-bed that we just finished. The finish is going to be experimental, so that we can then compare the two and see which we prefer to roll out moving forwards. Because you've got to remember, we're like a manufacturing facility. That is what we're trying to build. We're trying to build the Tesla or the Ford for developments, and starting with HMOs and gradually scaling onto commercial to resis. To do it, we need volume, and doing volume in developments is bloody hard, even if you're doing HMOs. I mean, HMOs are not simple. I know people who've done big schemes, big new build schemes. They come to HMOs and they are completely out of their depth, because those new build big schemes, you have the infrastructure, the teams, the staff, the overheads within that development to be able to manage it. When you're doing small volume, like we're doing, you have to build all the systems as you go, and because we're doing so many, there's all these little pitfalls, and you need staff, and you need resources, and you need capital. And to do that, and keep iterating the spec and making the product better and better on a shoestring budget when we were starting this thing, is difficult, very difficult. It takes quite a lot of nous and a lot of grit, really, to stick through the hard weeks, because we've had some bloody hard weeks and some good weeks. This is what we're aiming for, something like this. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but this is so much better than the products we've been doing. You've got to imagine it like a car. Imagine making a car for a year and then being like, oh, we can make this car better. Now we've made the car better and we're seeing it come off the production line. And that's the analogy we use as a business internally, that we are like a car manufacturing facility for HMOs. And then as we build up, we'll add new products like commercial to residential apartments, and then new builds, ground up stuff later on. Speaking of which, make sure you go subscribe to the podcast, ground up. Do it. But yeah, it's cool to see. This is coming together nicely. It's been on time, on budget, nice and clean, smooth ride. And not all of our projects are like that, but they're getting better and better now that we're getting more staff and teams and systems in, which is, naturally happens. As that manufacturing facility gets more resources for itself and more autonomy, then the product's going to be more seamless. But when we didn't have such a facility, fuck me, we were like fighting fires all the time. Let's have a look upstairs. So we are on the first floor, and we got a bedroom here. This is one of the smaller rooms, but we've made it nice and compact to get everything in here. We've got depth, so the bed can sit back and all our storage and our desk area can sit along that wall. There we go. Ensuite, did an experiment with this as well, where it's 200mm shorter than what we usually do to see if we can get the space out of it, and it still works. So we're saving 200mm per ensuite, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does make a difference. This room is well small. It's looking sick. Nice. This room got a bit smaller because of what we had to do with the stairs, but still decent, and you still get a good size, attractive bathroom out of it as well. But yeah, we got essentially a spinal wall here that's holding up the purlin, so we don't have much choice but to leave it in. Right, upstairs. Woo-hoo. So, up to the tippy top. We've really done bits up here. So from here, we did want to make a feature of this stairway. You can see from the Velux bleeding this light all the way down to the bottom, it will be really quite a nice space. You've got a really good sized bedroom, lots of storage, double Velux, so you get that light in and you can see out to the park as well as to the sky. Usually we'll just do one Velux, but we're like, no, we need to be adding more and more to these. Winning on quality is how you win in HMOs and get the longevity out of them. The amount of landlords we know that let their properties run down and then come to us and go, oh, I want to update my HMO, I want to do this, or I'm not getting the rents I want, how do I get more? I'm like, you've got to improve the product. It's as simple as that. Especially when there's people like us on the market bringing more and more of a high spec to the market, then of course you're going to get out-competed, especially in a market where HMOs are becoming more prevalent. And there's huge demand. You know, you want to be at the top because then you get the most longevity out of it, because there'll be a certain portion of the market that could get saturated, which is the old style landlords where it's just you know, shit, it's like a mattress on the floor basically. But there's still a lot of that stock on the market that's rented for a lower amount. But if we come in at the top end and produce the best quality, then we'll last a lot longer. But what do you think of the whole, like, how we do things? It's good for us to get feedback as well, and just like how we're operating, updating you with the videos and the drawdowns. And
I think, to be honest, I think it's been great because I've had no stress of it. So to have contact with you weekly, and to go through what you've been doing and everything, and then get a video, because then you can see what work you've done and obviously what you're laying out, what you're spending. It's not like you're in the dark. You know, I'm a bit shy with it.
Come here, lads.
give him a hug.
I'm like an hour and a half away, so obviously I can't be here every day to see it. So there's a lot of trust between us, isn't there, with what's going on. But to have all that, this makes it easier, and I'm more confident. So obviously I want to go into the next project with you, and then do another one and keep following through.
Would you say the value then in, you know, having those weekly videos and then the financial drawdown, giving you that full picture, is that enough? Is that all you need? Is there anything else that you think we could be adding?
Sort of phone calls are great as well, you know what I mean?
Well, and the late night phone calls, yeah.
I've got contact with you all. I mean, like you, yourself, Kane, Steve. So if there's anything I want to know, I can speak to either of you.
Brilliant.
The 3 o'clock in the morning calls from nightclubs.
They've got to stop.
What you've advertised is hands off and it is stress free. So you can't get any more than that, like, you know. So what you're advertising, that's what you're given, you know.
Do you feel the process as well, the weekly videos, the conversations, has it helped give you more understanding of the process?
Yes. Because I'm not in construction or anything else. I've only touched a little bit with my father years ago. I've really done a few bits of property and that.
We feel the same thing. I remember starting, fuck me, you just, when you're green as grass and you're getting into construction and you're the other end of the country, they hear a southern accent up here and they'll go, you know what I mean? We've got to build that team, that service, and it's taken time to do it. We found this man as well. From the depths. Yeah, bring him in, keep your enemies close. Do you want to see the rest of it?
Yes, please.
Let's have a little look upstairs. Nice. Right, and now we're here at this property that we're doing for ourselves, and it is actually being documented by the BBC for Homes Under the Hammer. So, chimney breasts all the way out. Basically stripping it, it was proper shithole. So, chimney breasts out, everything else out, going back to brick almost everywhere. Breasts out in here as well. Breasts! And then kitchen will be gutted, currently wet. We had a bit of a water leak, but then we're doing a bit more of an extension out the back there as well. But it's actually quite a big property, this. It'll be a 6-bed once it's done. But most of the work at the moment is just site infrastructure and stripping out. Steels have gone in for the new floor. So come over here. We get 2 big steels in either end, so we can run our floor through and they'll sit on this spinal wall in the middle. And then we'll get a big loft room up there, and then that'll be a massive room there, just like the one we've seen at Clifton. Stairs kite back up, 2 big bedrooms, big bedroom out the offshoot extension. It's gonna be a sick project. And we're here at St Mary's. I'm looking a bit smarter than usual because we're filming promotional content of this 6-bed HMO. So come inside. Got the gizmo here. Right here. Getting his drone ready. So this property is now 99.9999999% done. It's going to market now, and then it'll be completely done. And we should let this very quickly. Let's have a little look at one of the rooms. Room 1. Here you go. I know I've shown this in another video. A bit of our dress kit on as well. We've got the marketing shots, but now we're going to get this promotional content, which is for us to advertise our new product. This is a step in the right direction. The product's going to improve again on the next ones. Now we've got some feedback on how this one turned out, but we want to put this on YouTube because it's a great way for us to promote our services as developers, as lettings, as construction people, all that kind of stuff. All of our subsidiary businesses, they all get promoted through the content that we push out. So for this one, we're going to be stepping it up and doing a very nice piece of content, which for years I've been waiting to do. but just wanted to get there gradually rather than start our business with here's massive, crazy, cool content, nice and slick. We wanted to build up organically. I'm a big believer in that long story arc. But now we're getting to a point, we've got Jay here, got another editor starting tomorrow as well for the podcast, so I'll introduce you to him. But now we're at a point where we really want to showcase everything we're doing in the best light. So we're going above and beyond to get good promotional content. The drone is in the sky, we're going to start filming. Enjoy the rest of the vlog, don't forget to subscribe. Hello! I don't know if we've shown you yet, but Noah's here. Noah Lamberty, Honor's brother. Honor is my missus, for anyone that doesn't know. And Noah's up here, getting some work experience and getting this man on camera. Because we want to capture more of our construction. Because we don't capture enough of it, we just see my pretty face all the time.
Biggest and best in the North East in 5 years. So
Biggest.
best.
We want to show more of the construction process because we show a lot of the development side and things that I'm getting up to, but the construction's fascinating. That's where the product's made. That's our manufacturing facility. So hopefully now you learn a bit more about actually making the product. We're having a look at colours. We finished one recently, that's St Mary's one, 6-bed HMO. We went for the greens and other bits and bobs, but we're trying to play around with this one now, learning from a few things and seeing actually, let's test different colours out. Looking at here, purples and greens for feature walls in bedrooms.
One and that one is what we picked out for the communal. But obviously that's a bit too light and that's a bit too green.
Yeah, it's too green there, isn't it? I like this purple though.
See, it looked darker earlier, but it looks lighter now.
Once it dries off, yeah. I think we go for the purple, mate. For the bedrooms, yeah. The communal, yeah. We need like a darker black, don't we? A darker grey.
I like that fucking green, mate.
I mean, we could maybe do a mix of those. Just go room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4, and maybe alternate what the feature wall does.
I like the majestic purple though.
Yeah, this is nice. This is well nice. And it's only one coat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like these. These are sick though. Looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Regal look.
Look at that. That looks fucking good.
Yeah, it looks nice. This is us trying to pay more attention to our communals, the experience for the tenant when they're coming to view. And I've said this in another video before, 6 HMO rooms here. Over the course of a 5 or 10 year period, I can't remember what it is, that'll be 180 times. Tenants will be coming to make a buying decision whether they want to take a room. So the more we make this experience to their bedroom nicer and nicer, the more we're going to secure those tenants, create a sense of urgency. It's such a good property, such a nice spec. I want to take it before someone else comes and takes it. Because these tenants could be viewing 5, 10 different properties on the market at any given time. And if we make it clear that ours is the best and it's the most thought out, we're more likely to secure the tenant and more likely to get a better price. So that's why we're doing this. And why we were trying to be meticulous on colours now as well. Get the right fucking colours. Because we hate the green we've been using. Should have changed it a long time ago.
Pick up some materials for the lads at Clifton. Currently finishing the second fix. The second fix plumbing items. Just need some sealants to finish off the bathrooms. This is our morning routine, then we'll do the rounds. Got some Manhattan grey to match our cladding. Ready to rumble. My ankle's fucked. And that is 20 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Finish at Screwfix, understaffed and overcharged. Now we're off to site. No, can I fuck, it's fucked. I've got this is Stu. Ideally that outer skin was to come flush, but that's not a problem. I'll just do a shit bit of roof. It's not shit, it's gonna look good. That's the floor right there.
Inside, yeah.
Right, so where's the lean mixers come up to fluorite level, that's fantastic. That's getting kept as a door anyway, so this is going to be a solid wall. So let's get the 100mm dolly in today. I've got the 6 ton coming in the next 2 hours. We want to get that fucking up and out now and get spreading the deep bit, yeah? Or I want to get all that whacked out, but let's move that fucking shit pipe and get it fucked off and all that drainage, yeah? We'll have to divert that rainwater as well, yeah? Because my ankle's fucked. I'm not climbing over that, so we'll go around the front. Up the front of Waverley Terrace. Fucking hell. Danny boy! We have started to prepare the drop ceilings in. So pan. That perimeter track there, that's what the primary channel of the suspended ceiling, which you'll see in here, sits upon. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have drainage runs drop through this ceiling and tee into this ensuite here. That stack will drop down and take the shit out of the building. Fucking hell. Now at 50... How are we on this fine day? Pedro, what are you doing, son? Keep going, you gotta fucking take your fucking pick and have your left or the right. This one's hospitalised, this one puts you to fucking sleep. So.
Chicken and pickle.
He's a sick perv. He's a sick perv, that lad. I've got a cameraman with me now, Ian. Deza? Big shift. Fuck all boarding in this. Get that boarded down there as well. Try and get that fucking ceiling in. I'm fucking up, Derek. Ian's our charge hand here. So our management structure on these sites. John's off today at Waverley, what we've already seen. We've got Ian, John and Tommy, an angry little Irishman you're about to see. And they're our working foreman. Above them currently is myself. But as Ryan's previously explained on video, we're going to bring Adam up, who's Jeff's son, who's tailor-made for the role. And these lads will have direct contact to Adam and Adam to me. All about improving systems, lads. I need to get in the office, that's where I make the money for the company. This stuff, like I say, we've already got the lads and experience in-house to do so. So you've got to set the stall out, you've got to set the stage. And we can go from there, lads. We're back at the office now. Go check how the boys are getting on. Put your hands on my shoulder. All right, fucking Tommy McRoberts.
Aye.
I've seen the rad, what I need, the pipes, yeah? Go on then, we'll go and have a look, lad. Well, you're gorgeous.
I know, how you doing, pal?
Steve doesn't like the... So them two rad pipes there,
Yeah.
connect them up.
Where are they?
You fucking look at me like that. What fucking made your fucking problem? I woke up in pain at 1:30 this morning. Clive. Hello, mate. Tom's there connecting these pipes under deck.
Right,
So we're back in the office now. As you've seen upstairs, the laminate's going down. Tommy and Clive working together are just teeing all the heating system. There's some feeds. Our northern crude on the first fix, so there's some loose feeds. So we're going to pressurise the system, make sure there's no leaks. Laminate's going down. As you can see, if you pan around here, follow me. These are the boards, our operational boards. Left and right are the current live sites. The middle is what's going through conveyancing. That plus 10 is what we've got to find. Pan to Steve. This is what this man has been tasked with. He hates this shit, so it's fucking golden.
Don't mind judge, just that.
Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve. Feed it in, lads. Explain what you're doing.
Find 10 new properties for investors.
It makes it sound very dull. It's exciting stuff. Cane, laughs, great tapas, stribabby. Yeah, so it's all systems go. I mean, in the development pipeline, there's 10 going through conveyancing. Some of them have already completed, but they've got to go through planning. So what I need to do with Hugh today is work out when we can actually start construction on these projects, because some clients will be happy to start construction works in tandem with planning if they're cashing their development. If they're getting bridging finance or some creative strategies to cash the deal and pay for the construction works, they'll have to get planning first. Then they'll have an asset to lend money against with existing planning. Got Adam coming up this afternoon, which you'll also see. So that's the start of the initiation process to retract my responsibilities out on site, get back into this office and start systemising the business better.
We're in the office. The flooring is somewhat in. It's not fully in yet, but it's half in. And the main thing is that it gets done in this room. And then we've got this as well as a tester. So I've got a sample desk to see what this wood looks like against this floor. The floor's still quite dusty, so it's hard to see exactly what it's gonna look like. The best desks I found were like a nice black grain top, but they had chrome legs. You can't get black legs with them. Could always paint them, but it's a bit of a faff, and they're a bit smaller. These are like nice 1800 desks. They work like that, and we'll have a corner one like that, a mirror image the other side, and then two 1600 desks off the side of them. And then the mirror image that side with two central straight desks. And that kind of fills up the space. My thinking is that once there's more of this in here, it will look better, and it will contrast nicely, or it will look like vomit, because we've got two different styles of wood. Not entirely sure. I don't care too much, because I still think the desk is good, firm and sturdy, and the brickwork's not fully finished either, which will have a different sort of red tone to it. At the moment, it kind of all murks in browny colours into the floor and into the desk. I'm not an interior designer, I don't really fucking know what I'm talking about, but trying to just look at it and go, does it look nice? But yeah, rest of the flooring's then going to go in here. Clive's just sorting out rest of the bits in this area. Yeah, sweet. That's the update on the office. So what are we doing here? We're at the office. I'm checking on the upstairs, see how the progress is going, because we're meant to be in a few days' time. And Kane is inducting Adam, because Adam, as I've explained in other vlogs, is coming in from site operations to be more of a site manager, contracts manager sort of role, where he's going to manage the active sites, which then reduces Kane's time on site, and Kane can be back in the office working on procurement and more commercially driven activities, which is what the business needs. By doing that, that makes Steve's life easier. Steve can do more back office administrative roles and work with me on acquisitions. So we're trying to save time And by genning up Adam and promoting him into this new position where his skill set is fully equipped to deal with managing these sites and getting better reporting structures in using new softwares like Builder Trend, we will buy time back and be more efficient as a business, bringing down our internal costs, saving on time lost, and we'll all be happier for it, you know? That's the plan. So today, Kane is going to be walking Adam through, inducting him on these sites over here, these active sites, so that he can then manage them within about a week or two's time and look after these lads, and Kane no longer needs to do that as much. Let's see if it works.
Arsenal's shit. Take 2. He's an Arsenal fan, isn't he? And I'm a Tottenham fan. It was fucking brilliant last night. Then I've got Adam now. As we spoke about earlier, Adam's going to take over site responsibilities from a project management standpoint, away from myself round here and look after the HMOs. His dad, Jeff, has been fulfilling that activity in Tyneside, but we've got some larger commercial residential projects coming up. I'll just cut that bit. It's good timing, bit of moving around. Adam's going to look after the HMOs, I'll look after the back office, Jeff looks after the commercial residential. We'll have a perfect trifecta of management. That's the intention anyway. See how we get on. These are the dado rails that Stevie's been cracking on with. Alright, so we're going to have that panelling along the back here. We're just consolidating the mess a bit. Got the ensuite. Oh, Tommy's probably got another day on the ensuite. So we've dropped the ceilings all down here. This is going to be the kitchen area. Yep. We'll have sofas, TV on the wall there. Right. On this, leaving that exposed brick, we're going to have black conduit for all the cables. And we're going to have a breakfast bar shooting across. Start looking after site responsibilities, what I do, coming round, stuff like that. I say they're both good lads. Oh. That's what just Connor will talk to a fucking brick wall, he's mental. Sorry, Steve, mate, I'll end up the fucking back of you there, lad. Have a shock. Good, rolling. Hey, Arsenal shit. Hey, fucking he's an Arsenal fan, I'm Tottenham fan. It's fucking brilliant, isn't it? That's what's done here. Simple stuff going on, closing out stages now. Like I say, Lyndon's outside doing the rendering. Steve White's going to release the top 2 floors, potentially end the play tomorrow, and the painters will go through, follow him down. After which, we can start putting some rads on and stuff like that, and fixing the second fix electrics back. But that's Adam's problem, not mine. It's brilliant. The next site now, as we've already seen this morning, again, just integrating Adam with the boys. There's Derek tossing it off again. Fucking about as much use as a cock-flavoured lollipop, that man. Hey, it's frightening because I've forgot more than that knows, and I'm fucking 20 years younger. You new gaffers here, boys. I've told them to keep an eye on you because you're a fucking weirdo. Ah, there's the fucking goals of the week. Make sure you fucking finish them, son.
I'm fucking way ahead of my schedule.
I want to fail fast. A failure is a great thing for us fucking developing as a company. We've been long in the tooth in the refurb game. Collective experience-wise, there's fucking over 100 years of experience between the management. Yeah. That's a lot. But if we catalogue every mistake, we've got a Bible there, and that then integrates into signing off, so we don't make the same mistake twice. It's very easy to do it if we're not thinking about it, isn't it? Here he is, the boys. Hey. I've got a special visitor here, Ian.
Oh, mate, all right. Hello, mate, all right.
Oh, now we almost went through that. Yeah. Just there's a bit of rub. Stay off. Fucking poor bastard. Could be digging half the up anyway for the drain. Me and Adam, the dynamic duo, are here again at the next one. Yeah, so introducing the lads. Going to take them through on the inside. All the first fix drywall's now done. First fix M&E is underway. Got a manifold system on the top floor in the communal, so we can pressurise the top floor, get it all signed off. Danny can drop down here, then we can get it all boarded back in, and then plastering up the top. Flows through nicely. I'm going to keep the door and window in the same position, add a couple of new ones through there.
Right, okay.
Fucking doddle there.
That door?
Yeah, it's fucking fucked, isn't it? Fucking always dint the corners. And the plaster goes, fucking hell. I go, fuck off. Right. You not finished that yet?
What?
We're now at Glenwood's Paint, for the boys at Clifton who are starting the decoration works. Deciding on all colours with Ryan, as you'll see on the vlog, or some various content. And yeah, so we're just getting the boys prepped up now, loaded up the site, and that'll see the painting through on the job. Hello, my mate, how you doing, pal? Majestic purple or some shit, wasn't it? Oh, it gives that colour chart. Left mine in car. Yeah, that royal purple. Then there was the Amazon.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the Condor as well.
Condor.
Yeah, give us 2 10s of each, mate. Are you sitting on the account, pal? Do you want some cash?
put it all on the account.
So, no stress. Just send the receipt for an email, mate. That'll do.
On email, yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
Have you got sandpaper, Connor? Good. Right, that's us wrapped up for the day. This is head of lettings, and we aren't always like this.
Not ever.
Not ever, but for videos, one team, one dream. See you next week.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, drop us a comment for anything else that you want to see in our business. We're an open book. We want to be transparent and try and help spread knowledge out there for any investors or developers who are trying to learn or trying to get into the property development industry, but also we'll take pointers. If you've got anything that you think you can teach us about, then drop it in the comments as well. Much appreciate. And if you are an investor and you're looking for a hands-off development service, that's exactly what we do. From start to finish, we find the asset, we manage it through the construction, the project management, out to the lettings on the back end, and the whole thing is held under our group of businesses, so we are one point of contact for the whole project lifecycle. We designed this specifically for investors so that it is an armchair investment. And if you're interested, then look at the email in the description, info@bowpartners.co.uk, check out our website, also in the description. And if you want to learn about how to do HMOs, then we've created a course that you can also find in the video description. Thank you for watching, subscribe, see you in the next one.
How can we fly like fucking eagles when we're surrounded by turkeys?